channel. I'm Dr. Zhang, your host and doctor for your entertainment, natural mental health. So today I put together 5 things for you guys. Well, actually, let's say 4 because the first one was the intro, this one right now. So segment 2, that's going to be the topic of the video. And then segment 3, well, we're going to do a conspiracy theory time. Yeah, I made up these conspiracy theories myself, so. Fourth up, we have 5 things that I'm doing during quarantine, just for fun, why not? And we'll end it with the intro. Let's get rolling. So segment 1, we're here. We're back with the topic of today. And I have a topic that is quite controversial right now. School. Because right now, none of us are in school. I mean, we do have online work, but it's like, when are we going back to school? Well, if you're worrying about that, you should know that on July 1st, 2022, school is going to start later, about an hour later. And I don't know if it's a good thing for you guys, but some people love this, and I might enjoy it because I've been waking up at 5:30 in the morning for the last almost like 6 months, and sometimes it's not fun. I have been late a lot of times. But the good thing is, whenever I'm late, there's like 10 other people with me. So I'm like, I walk into class, I'm like, yeah, I'm late, but I have 10 other people with me. So I did this topic for a school project, for a school podcast, like last month. And I didn't get too much detail on that. I did talk about it, but I want to talk about more with you guys. So, as you know, our governor, Mr. Gavin Newsom, he signed off a law that's saying that school, for high school, because I'm a freshman, can't start before 8:30. So it has to start like 8:30 or 9 or like 10, but it can't start at like 8. Well, for middle school, they have to start after 8. So they can start at 8, but high schoolers can't. Yeah. So now this may sound amazing to you guys. I mean, like, an extra hour of sleep? Yeah, I'm into it. But I don't know about you guys. If I have the idea that I get to stay up later and wake up later, yeah, I'd stay up later. I go to sleep at like 11 because I know I have to wake up early. So if I have the mindset, like, I don't have to wake up till 7:30. I go to sleep at like 1 o'clock. And then it basically defeats the purpose, right, of getting more sleep, because we're actually getting less sleep. Because I know what you guys are thinking, staying up late watching YouTube, because that's what I do. I'm a kid too. So comment below, do you agree with this? Like, are you on board with, or are you like, I don't want to go home at 4 o'clock? Because I do tennis, do dance, gymnastics, and I'm a baton twirler. So I need that daylight to do my sports and my activities, and then, because I can't go home at like 4 or almost 5 and still practice and complete my homework and do all my activities, like I'm playing the piano and the saxophone. So I feel like this might hurt me more than help me, but it might be the best. I mean, California is the first state to do this. I mean, it's great that we're the first state to be out there. Like, you guys have to follow us. But I mean, I don't want to be that state that tries it and then like we just fail, and then everyone's like, ooh, don't be like them. That could happen. So comment below. I need to know what you guys think, because this is a really debating topic for a lot of people. I mean, like, those people that are really busy. And there's also, like, don't just think about us, because we are the important ones, but we have parents too, I'm pretty sure. So parents, they go to school, not school, why would they go to school? They go to work. They go to work early to get home early, to be, with us, to cook, to hang out with us even more. So they would leave around like 7, maybe even earlier. But if school starts later, the pickup and drop-off the drop-off is gonna be later. So it most likely will affect our parents as well. And I don't know, would they want to go to work later to send us? Or they have to like set up something, you know, carpool with someone else and then like, or pay someone to send us to school, like in a limousine or something. That would be great. But I mean, like, that's not realistic, am I right? So with school starting later, would you love that or would you step back? For me, I'm more of that person on the other end that's like, nah, I don't wanna do this. No, no. So tell me what you think. With school starting later, you like it? Or would you not like it? And that's the end for this segment. Okay, so we are at segment 3 of the video. And I hope you guys are still listening, because this is literally my first video ever. But segment 3, segment 3, we have the conspiracy theory time. I almost pulled out my earbuds. So this conspiracy theory I came up with when I was in 7th grade. So like 2 years ago. And I was just with my friends when I just like had a goldfish, you know? And I looked at it and I was like, wait a second. You know that theme song where they're like, the fish that smiles back, goldfish, you know? They said the fish smiles back to you, but technically, unless you're smiling when you open the bag, like you're like, wow, so nice. Like, who would do that? Who has the right mind to smile while they're eating? I mean, because like half the time, goldfish are great. I just like open the bag and I just like eat it like shove it in my mouth like, you know, like you do with the end of a chip bag or something. Because I feel like goldfish are eaten better in like 4s or 5s instead of 1 at a time. So I don't. How are they smiling back if we never smile first? So technically they're smiling first and we're smiling back. Isn't this like a realization? Like, I've never heard anyone else say this before, but that could be because I don't go in public asking people about yellow dyed cheese flavored fish crackers. I don't know. I mean, you guys, like, comment below again. Have you ever heard this theory or came up with this theory? Because usually I'm too busy like shoving it in my mouth to like, worry about the theme song. Like if they're pranking us, you know? Is it just catchy or is it real? Because the fish have one eye. They have one smile too. Like half of the face is smile and the other is like just orange. Like, is this a conspiracy theory that I can say to other people? I mean, like, don't judge me, but this is like mind-blowing. Because when you eat something, you focus on the food. And so maybe that's why Goldfish, the company, said that. To just make a catchy, like, catchphrase. And, like, you don't realize it. Like, you could be having a bad day and you're not smiling. So, can I sue Goldfish Company for selling false advertisement? That could earn me some money. I don't know. Comment down below. What do you think? Do you think this is a real conspiracy theory? Or I don't know what this could be. This is a pretty interesting conspiracy theory for me. And I want you guys' input. So again, comment down below your opinions and tell me about those orange dyed fish crackers. Yeah, I want the comments filled, and I'm gonna try to respond to every single one of you, and heart, because it's my I feel like that's pretty cool, interacting with you guys and responding. But I said try. This is my first time doing this, so I'll try my best. And that is end of segment 3. On to segment 4. Okay, we are at segment 4 of the video, the last segment, and it's 5 things that I have been doing during quarantine. Now, I'm actually pretty lucky because I still get to be active. So the first thing I'm doing is a lot of online homework. Now, it's not as much as school, that's for sure, but it still keeps me busy during the day, and sometimes it could get a little boring because at home you just don't feel motivated. Like I'm in my pajamas doing math. Like who does that? Like I would fall asleep on like doing quadratics. So like at home I just don't feel like as motivated as I do at school, which is why I love going to school. Like now that I realize I might not like waking up early, but at school I just like feel like I can do something, I'm with my friends, my teacher, and I'm just not doing it on the computer. It's just not the same. I don't know. But like sometimes like the work doesn't affect your grade. It only like increases it by a little bit. Like it doesn't, like if you don't do anything at all, it doesn't decrease your percentages or anything. So basically, whatever you had before quarantine is what you have right now. Is your end grade. So like sometimes I kind of forgot to do a work one time, and I was like really busy that week, and my mom's like, "Why your assignment drop?" And I just said, well, I forgot to do it, like everyone, we're all busy, we don't feel like doing it half the time. So I just forgot to do it. But that's one thing that I'm doing during quarantine. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are doing school, but this week is my last week of school, and then I'm done with, and then I have summer, and then I have summer school. So I'm gonna be pretty busy during the summer. So the second thing I'm doing currently right now is I'm practicing a lot of my baton, and I'm really, really, really lucky because my coach is my neighbor. So I just like practice outside with her, and then my other friend, my duet partner, is my neighbor too. So we just practice together. It's a lot of fun, and then like some people would come over too, and we might not be doing social distancing, but it's like only 3 or 4 people at a time. So it's not that bad. And I get to see like my twirling friends again. It's just like I really wish to see my school friends. Because like I want to see how they're doing. I'm texting them a lot. We're doing FaceTime, Zooms, but like they glitch and sometimes it's not pretty. So I've been practicing a lot, trying to get better because the season was season was canceled. I was supposed to go to Vegas next week. I was going to go to nationals every year at the end of July before school starts again. All these contests were canceled, and I was just really bummed because I worked really hard in the beginning of the year to get where I was, but now everything was canceled. So, we can just work for next year because this thing is gonna end sooner or later. So I'm working for next year, and all you athletes out there, just keep up with yourself because there's always next year to try out for school events, to keep playing, and this is going to be over soon, so don't worry guys. So another thing that I'm doing is I am trying to get back to my card tricks again. I used to love I used to do card tricks for my family and for other people, and I was actually getting pretty good. But then school happened, and I got busy, and I kind of forgot about it. So I'm trying to get back to my magic tricks again, and I actually did pretty good magic tricks, to be honest. They actually fooled some people, and they actually didn't. And it reminds me of this one dude at my school. He was like so smart, because he went to, what was it called? Not Khan Academy. He went to like this other place for math, and like it helped him. I'll put it somewhere, maybe here, if I remember. But he was so smart. He would do like these magic tricks, and I'm like, dang, I need to get back to it too. So I'm trying to go to YouTube, learn more about my card tricks again, get back to that. And I think this is number 4, is doing YouTube, because I love watching YouTube so much. I'm literally on it maybe 6 hours a day. Yeah, I don't have social media, but I have YouTube, and that's really all I need. So maybe if I get a good foundation on YouTube, I can get social media. But honestly, I kind of don't want it because it kind of distracts me from like my school and all that stuff. So I'm being a good Asian and sticking to what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. So I'm trying to do YouTube. I did video editing in 8th grade. I made a YouTube video. If this video gets pretty good, I could post that video as well. It was pretty funny. I did at school. It was just like a half a semester of intro to video production, and I actually really loved it. So which is why I'm here. And the last thing I have been doing is baking and cooking a lot. I have a lot of free time, and even before quarantine, I would make, cinnamon rolls for my friends, cookies. But now that I have the time in the world, all the time in the world, I have learned how to make some Chinese cuisine. Like there's this thing called mantou, where it's just like a white piece of bread, but it's not bread. It's like a bun. I could post a picture or something of me making it. I'm making a batch today actually. Like every morning we eat it because my mom's like, the bakery, we don't know if their bread is safe. And because every morning we eat bread. So I've been making mantou for my family. And then on Saturday, I just made pizza for everyone as well. And I made, yesterday I made these like vegetable patties, like not patties, it's like, oh yeah, I made dumplings yesterday. I made dumplings with my mom, and then we made like leftover stuff. And I've been learning how to cook, and I think that's really important for us in the future because we're going to go to college, and I don't want to just live off a cup of noodles. Like I don't want my face to go like from all the sodium. So it probably will happen anyways because I mean, a cup of noodles are like 99 cents. I'm not even making any money. So we'll see in the future. And plus, like when I grow up, I want to be able to cook for myself. I don't want to starve to death, which probably will not happen. And I also have started watching a lot of like cafe vlogs and like people just like working at a cafe. When I grow up, I want to be an optometrist, but like in college, maybe part-time job, I might work in a cafe. Who knows? Wherever the wind blows, So comment down below what you guys have been doing during quarantine because it's kind of a boring time, but I feel like you can get really good at something if you really put your mind to it. I've also started playing the saxophone, but it's just for fun because my brother used to play and he had 2 saxophones in his room, so I think he might start getting back into playing his saxophone. I had been playing the alto saxophone and it's going pretty well. I think it's called the alto. Like if you're a band kid, I'm so sorry. I just play the piano. I don't know anything else. Okay, I'm sorry. But yes, that was 5 things that I do during quarantine. Don't forget to comment down below what you guys have been doing, and that's the end of segment 4. Wow. Okay, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just like me talking because I love talking. I love talking with other people because in quarantine, I don't have anyone to talk to except for my stuffed animals. I have a lot of them, by the way. Well, I hope you enjoyed me talking to you guys and social interactions, and I hope you have a really good day. Stay safe out there, and don't forget to how do I put this? Don't forget to I guess like and subscribe, because why not? And comment down below what you like and what things that I can improve on. So for the next video, it'd be better, because everyone wants to get better at something, right? So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.